Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Midday Kentucky. You can see we're still on our temporary set, and we have a very, very special guest today. Dr. Matt Dawson is here. Now, we're going to talk about you a lot in the next block, but just a quick intro. Tell us about yourself.
Sure. I'm a physician, trained at the University of Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky originally, here in central Kentucky, about 45 minutes south of here. Now I have a precision and personalized medicine clinic, and I happen to also be one of the co-owners of the Kentucky Castle.
You have a lot going on.
A lot going on. And four kids at home as well.
Oh, well, right there, you've had everybody be easy. We're glad that you have the time to come in and talk with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk some really serious topics, much probably like being a doctor. You've already seen.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a lot of Oscars today because it was on ABC last night, and it's always a huge night. Both of us should probably admit.
I found out about 10 minutes ago that there was a thing called the Oscars last night, and it may be about movies, so I'm very well prepared.
Yeah, very well prepared,
yes.
But that's okay because you have an eye for fashion, right?
Absolutely.
Well, listen,
sure.
I feel like the Oscars, I'm surprised you don't have an Oscars party at the castle.
Maybe they did, but honestly, that's not really the Oscars in movies. I'm a doctor, and at the castle, honestly, I'm more of a farmer. That's my real passion out there. So when they do the fun thing like the Oscars party, they don't even invite me.
Oh, that's wrong.
It is.
That is wrong. We're going to have to talk. Who can we talk to about that?
I'll give you their number afterwards. You call them and tell them that I need to be invited to
I
those.
say we call them on air and make it even more awkward. Well, let's jump in. I have not seen any of the movies nominated either, so we're definitely your Oscar experts here on a Monday morning. But have you ever seen that show?
I have. I've seen clips of it, and I'm excited to see some of it now, probably.
For the first time.
Yeah.
This is going to be first time reaction ever. Well, they changed a lot of things this year. There was a lot of controversy surrounding the Oscars. I don't know if you saw any of the news leading up. Kevin Hart had been named the host. Then he was taken away from the host.
Why did that happen?
There was a little bit of a incident, maybe,
Okay.
that, he was involved in way a long time ago. So then they offered it back to him, and he was like, you had your chance. So they didn't have a single host throughout the Oscars. They kind of flip-flopped back and forth between hosts. We'll see how it worked. And as far as the awards, usually, there's one movie of the year that takes everything.
Right.
I'm trying to think, is there one that is Titanic? Because that was a really long
I think it
time
swept
ago,
quite
right?
a few awards, yeah.
Can I admit something? Dr. Dawson, I have not even seen Titanic, ever.
That is wrong. I have seen Titanic.
I have not seen that movie. I could act out the scene. Well, no, I don't want to act those out.
You sing them. Yeah, there's some songs we know.
But not the entire movie because it is way darn too long for me to sit that long.
Takes a while. It's a commitment to sit down and watch that whole movie.
It is. Is it worth it?
It was in high school when I saw it. I don't know about now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably antiquated. How do you say that?
Antiquated?
That's the word.
There it is.
Thank you. That's why you're here. All right. Let's talk about the Oscars last night. Of course, there didn't have that movie this year that swept. That's not a swept.
Swept. That's what
Swept.
You got
It's a
it?
good thing I'm a journalism major, but I need a doctor here to tell me how to say words correctly. Well, Roma won 3 awards. It won Best Cinematography, Best Foreign Film, and Best Director. The movie is about the life of a middle-class family's maid in Mexico City. Black Panther also won 3 awards, Best Costume, Best Set Design, and Best Original Score. This movie made history as being the only superhero film ever nominated for Best Picture. Very cool there. I still want to see this movie, and they did something locally where they were offering it free a couple afternoons.
It looks great from the clips I'm seeing right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I would like to see that.
Well, sometimes you watch these trailers that they present at the award ceremonies, and you feel like you've seen the entire movie, and they're really, really, really well done. Bohemian Rhapsody took home 3 awards as well for Best Actor, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Sound Editing. And of course, this is the biopic of Freddie Mercury and Queen. I did see his acceptance speech for Best Actor, and it was pretty incredible. It makes you wonder, maybe not you because you do a lot of stuff, but it's like, what are you doing with your life?
He's got a lot happening, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
it was pretty cool. He talked a lot about his father who had passed away and didn't get to see any of it, and so it was touching. Green Book received, oh yes, 3 awards as well for Best Supporting Actor, Best Original Screenplay, and the prized Best Picture. This movie is about a bouncer becoming the driver of an African-American classical pianist. And I did see this acceptance speech as well in the trailer, and it looks like a really good movie.
Sounds fascinating.
Yeah, that the story kind of turns it around. But, you know, I've seen some chatter online where all the experts hang out, you know that, that they're not happy that this was Best Movie.
And why was that? I mean, it seems like a great story, and I kind of like it when a story wins more than just a big Hollywood movie, a superhero movie or something like that. So.
I agree, because money's always available to throw into these. It's very hard to have the writers and the actors behind that can portray somebody's true story.
What did the experts say? Was there a reason they weren't happy about this?
No, they never do. They just like to go and complain.
Yeah.
I mean, there may be specific things, but you know, everybody has their other reason. I am a big fan of going on message boards and reading people's opinions. If you want to know the truth about the world, go on a forum. All right. Well, not everyone was happy about that, but there was also Spike Lee, who won an award for Best Adapted Screenplay with BlacKkKlansman. People were apparently upset that Green Book won Best Picture. Oh, because here's the reasoning. Look, our producer set us up. With some reporting, he angrily waved his arms before storming out of the theaters. He later told reporters, quote, "I'm snake bit. I thought I was courtside at the Garden, and the refs made a bad call, so here's a little bit of sore loser."
I heard someone describe it as a Kanye moment.
Oh, so
I
you
do
have heard
remember-
some stuff.
Well, in the last 10 minutes. I've been listening in. keeping
Okay.
ear to the ground, yeah.
So did we see this in action? What do you think about that?
He won an award. He should be happy about the award that he won. It's a little surprising that someone of his stature would act that way.
I agree. If you were in the audience, what would you do?
It would be disappointing. The other people, this is their moment, they've won. It's a little disappointing to me that he would do that.
I agree with you, especially somebody that people hold in such high regard. They praised his film the entire time, and apparently, again, neither of us have seen it, but it is fantastic and unreal. And then to do something like that just kind of spoils it.
He has an opportunity to be an example and lead by example and be a good sport about something like that. So hopefully he'll use that opportunity better next time.
Good advice. Good advice.
I'm sure he's listening.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's watching right
yeah.
now. Hello, he does. He watches between two non-ferns.
I'm sure.
All right. Well, one of the most memorable moments was a good one. It was Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga's performance of Shallow from their movie A Star is Born. Of course, the song won its category. Take a look at this. Getting a little steamy there. Did you see any of this performance?
I didn't, but that's something I can commit to. 5 minutes instead of a 3-hour-long Titanic. I'll Google that afterward and watch it. It looks
and
great.
that's what I did last night because I missed it during the show. But there was so much talk about it that I did go back and watch it, and it was incredible. I mean, she's just as incredible to begin with as a performer. And the chemistry between them, those two, are it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent and chemistry. It looked like it was all coming together there.
Well, I saw some memes. Of course, people have to start stuff. That, of course, Bradley Cooper is dating the Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, Irina.
Okay.
And I cannot pronounce her last name, so I'm just not going to. But it starts with an S and a C and an H and an R and an I.
And I'm not your person for that.
Yeah, she's absolutely stunning. But apparently she sat in between him and Lady Gaga, and people were making comments that she's the real MVP of the night for keeping it together, her composure.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So apparently, and you know, Lady Gaga just, we're just updating you on the gossip here. Again,
I
important
appreciate
news.
it. I need to
Important
know.
news. Lady Gaga was engaged, and that is broken off now. So.
Wow, I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah, I know. Well, welcome to the Blue Room. All right. Well, of course, some people do watch the Oscars for the awards. Others, ding, 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 watch it for the fashion. Are you a fashion person?
You know, I'm trying to think of something I'm less qualified for. I'm sure there is something, but I just can't think of it right now.
We just brought you on the most uncomfortable day for
Yes,
topics,
perfect.
didn't we?
It's going to be entertaining for your viewers.
All right. Well, we want your unbiased first glance review.
Okay.
And you have to be honest. That's the only
All
rule.
right.
Okay. So here are a few of what are being called the best dressed on the red carpet. All right, number 1, we have Brie Larson. What do you think of this?
Stunning. I'm not sure if I could pull it off, but I think she did great there.
I
Yeah.
would pay to see you pull that off, though. Although I don't know, silver is a hard color to pull off for a lot of people. It's a Celine gown with high collar and Jimmy Choo sandals.
That's what I thought. When I saw those sandals, I thought that's probably Jimmy Choo.
I thought that, I knew that's why I was going to
Yeah.
lead you into that. Which, as a doctor, high heels.
It puts you at a little bit of risk with your ankles, but if you can do it, you're going to be strengthening those leg muscles a little bit. I'm not opposed to it.
You know what? You are so many women's hero right now because so many doctors are like, nope, no heels, done. But you say it's okay
Sure,
because you're getting calf muscle.
exactly.
Dr. Dawson,
Let's
you
go
can
with that.
stay. You can
Right.
stay. Okay, number 2, Lady Gaga. That's a strapless Alexander McQueen ball gown with a little bit. Can you tell in that? You take it away.
It looks like she's got is that a $30 million yellow diamond necklace from Tiffany and Company?
How you have
think
a
I've
nose
seen
for
that before.
diamonds. You've
Yeah.
seen that one before? Okay, now I think you've just impressed. Really? Did you know that's
No,
what that
I
was?
didn't know that. No, I just
You
just
could have
read it
totally
there. Yeah,
pulled
so
that off.
I should have.
That is a $30 million dollar diamond. No big deal, right?
Wow.
What do you think? Okay, as a guy, this dress, it looks like it's totally classic, but then look at the hips.
What is that?
Yeah, so what do you think of that as a guy?
Honestly, I didn't notice it with her arms at first, but honestly, stunning is about the only real word I have to describe fashion. I've already used that. I'm going to have to go with bizarre for this, though.
It's Lady Gaga, right?
I don't know what that is. Is there a purpose?
I don't know. I mean, is she trying to accentuate the hips, add a little shape?
I feel like you don't do something like that unless you have a clear reason, and I kind of want to know what the reason is now.
I'm sure our people will call Lady Gaga and we'll ask.
Okay, great.
We'll
Well,
figure
let
it
me
out.
know.
All right, number 3, Jennifer Lopez, looking like a disco ball. What do you think of that?
I think a disco ball is a great description. Yeah, no, very, very shiny. I think if you're Jennifer Lopez, you can wear whatever you want.
Thank you. Amen to that, and we'll just leave it there. Number 4, Regina King. That's a custom Oscar de la Renta. What do you think?
I like it. I wish I had more to say about fashion. This is, yeah. No,
I
it
wish
looks
we had
great.
your face on camera when you just were asked that one. All right, number 5, Emma Stone. What do you think?
It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know about the shoulders. Again, for me to be commenting on what Emma Stone wore is a bit bizarre.
Right.
But yeah, my true reaction is that's interesting.
I like the dress. I don't know if it's her dress. I know
Okay,
that
that's fair.
makes no sense,
No,
but
I think I know what you're saying.
I think that might look, in my expertise opinion, that might look better on somebody else. Maybe not. She pulls it off. Okay, number 6, Laura Harrier. That's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of safe, right?
It is. She's not really going out on a limb too much.
No.
It works.
All right, now we got to the guys. Now we really need your advice. Stephen James, what you think?
I'm glad he's wearing it, not me. He's got it. He's pulling it off. It's perfect on him. If I wore it, it would obviously be a joke.
I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm looking at you, and I think you could pull this off. I
Okay.
love this, by the way.
I'll give it a try.
Let's do it. All right. Somebody, whoever has this suit just in their closet. Dr. Dawson would like to try it out.
I'll put it on. I'll take a picture, and everyone can laugh.
No, I'm not laughing. This looks great. I like the white shoes. It's a little flavor to it.
He's got confidence.
Yeah. All right. Number 8, Melissa McCarthy. That looks classic, right?
It
She
does.
looks nice.
It's perfect. It's black and white.
All
That's
right.
great.
Now we're doing couples. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. They match. Nice. What do you think about his pink suit?
With that hair, I love the pink suit. There's something about the caveman hair there, but the pink suit, that as soon as I saw it, that's fantastic.
That's so true. It actually does work, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
All right, number 10, Glenn Close. She can do no wrong.
She's, I think, she's a classic lady, a classy lady who, what she wears is always going to work.
Okay, as a man, do you prefer classic fashion or somebody that takes a risk?
I think classic fashion on women. I love seeing the guy going on a limb, like the red suit or the pink suit, though.
Do you?
That's
Okay, so
fun
you
for
do.
me.
Like do you like 3-piece suits? Are you more of a tux or a suit kind of guy?
I'm whatever my wife tells me I need to wear to that event that I'm going to.
You have all the right answers.